Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides and angels what's next in love, what's coming your way. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's see what our angels and spirit guides have for us. Spirit, please share with me. It's a fully channeled message, so you will be hearing me talking to my guides and receiving messages from my guides. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Very soon. I love very soon. That's like one of my favorite things. Clearly decide what it is that you want. There's a sense of limbo that just came in. I feel like my life is in limbo, like I'm not moving backwards, but I'm not moving forward. Just remember, we're always in motion, okay? Even if you're not where you want to be or with a person that you'd like to be with, you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time, even if you're not happy with that. But I don't believe that there's anything like being blocked or stuck or even in limbo. I feel like limbo is a pause. Okay. I always look at limbo as spirits just asking you to pause, work on something else at this time, think about something else at this time, and then very soon, I love very soon, your love arrives. Okay. This sense of your true love, I'm going to say it that way. Okay. So for those of you that feel like I'm stuck, this stinks, you are in motion and the universe is working all around you always. Spirit, please share with me. Healing some issues, healing some family issues. They could have you working on relationships in other areas of your life, parents, siblings, children, relationships with friends, anything. So maybe there's some other areas of your life they have you working on as well. Finances and career. I'm trying to become more self-sufficient. I want to be more independent. I'm building a business, they just said, for some of you. So you could be just focused on another area of your life and they're trying to help you succeed as well. I'm looking for playful energy. I want to tap into my inner child and I want to go back to having fun. Doesn't mean that I don't want to be serious. And I'm not, when I say fun, it doesn't mean I'm looking for a player. I'd like to have a relationship where there's not all this pressure put upon us and somebody isn't demanding one thing or pushing the timeline as quickly as they can to get what they want. So I need that playful energy. I need that enjoyment, I guess. I'm just going to say, joy, things like that. So I just can't handle somebody who comes into my life who says, I want a commitment, like right out of the gate. So that could be somebody that really turns you off in a sense. I have a Page of Wands. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Page of Swords. And I have a Star. The Star came into me as I know what I'm looking for. So I feel like that's half the battle, that you know already what is going to make you happy, the type of person that's going to make it happy. The 10 of Wands came into me as I can't add anything more to my plate that's going to be more of a burden to me than a joy. So maybe that's where the playfulness is coming in. I've got too much on my plate to add a grown-up, dependent to me. I don't need another child. I already have children. So you may have experienced that in the past, that somehow at the end of the day, I felt like I was taking care of them. And it's like, I got children to take care of. I got myself to take care of. I have a Page of Swords, Page of Wands. I like the curiosity energy of this page. I do feel this kind of sunlight streaming in is kind of hitting me. It's in the background, but it's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel, or I see the light energy as well. So I do feel intrigued. I feel like somebody is curious about you, intrigued about you, asking questions. But there, you've caught somebody's attention. They could either, maybe you have a mutual friend. Let's ask Spirit. You could have somebody in common. You could know somebody, and there's a sense of curiosity, like before they approach you or they start to talk to you. Spirit, is this a setup? Is this somebody that's going to set us up? That's a good thing. I have a Knight of Pentacles. It could be that we work together, circles of people. We have somebody in common, something like that. I have a Three of Wands. I have a Queen of Swords. This is a very strong intellectual connection. You both could be career driven. You both could be, it's almost a little bit of a dream team. It's almost a little bit of a, you both have your own success stories. Okay. And I feel like the Four of Cups is more of a, having a relationship has not been a priority in my life, that possibly building a career has been. So, but you do have this very strong intellectual connection. So this person sees you as very, very smart, probably the smartest person that they've ever been with. You could really enjoy talking about everything, from world politics to careers, growth, finances, future. So intellectually, you're my match. And I feel like that's, yes, emotionally is important, but a lot of us want to be able to talk to, I've never met anybody so intelligent, but I feel like intellectually, you're my match, and they're looking for something. This person could be very, very bright, and they see you as very, very bright. So therefore you're my equal. They could be having a hard time finding somebody who is as intelligent maybe as them, or has the same knowledge in certain areas of life as them. And that could be oftentimes frustrating to people. Spirit, please share with me this little bit of a power couple. So you probably do very well together, something like that. I have the right timing. Yeah, the Four of Cups was more of a feeling of, I'm not rushing it. I have other things to work on in my life. And I do believe in the right timing, the right person. So I feel like that's just more of how we both think and feel. I'm exploring. I'm always looking for the right one, or I like to spend time with somebody and see. I don't want to say I want to commit to something right out of the gate. Doesn't mean I'm not able to commit. It just means I'm not going to tell you I want to get married, on the first date. So it could be as simple as that. Making magic. Everything seems perfect. It's not an illusion. I do want to trust in love. I'm going to say I still believe in love, that even though I haven't experienced it recently, because I'm focusing on other things, maybe I've been single for a while, I still believe in love, and I'm never going to give up on that hope. So I do feel like you're both, there's a part of you that's looking for the romance. You're both looking to fill that kind of void in your life. I have an Enchanted Whisper. Listen to your heart and take a chance. Wonder, dreams, and promises. I wonder if this is the right one. I wonder if this is going to last. I like the listening to your heart, because the intelligence is there. So you're going to see the red flags. I want you to be more of the emotions. Feel your emotions. What is your heart saying? You're going to see the red flags. You're going to make sure that you're not in danger. So anything like that, because you're so bright. But it's a sense of, I have to feel my feelings. I know that sounds crazy, but I have to consciously say to myself, what am I feeling when I'm with this person? Does this person make me feel happy? Does this person make me feel safe and protected, stable, grounded? How do I feel when I'm around this person? So I want you to really think about what are your feelings in that moment, and just experience it. Sometimes you think you're experiencing it, but you're not. So take a moment and just kind of pause when you're with this person. I have thoughts of an ex spinning in my head, and I've been trying to get that out. Some of you, not all of you, many of you are ready to move on. Sometimes when we meet somebody new, it just kind of opens up some old memories, and it has nothing to do with I want to go back to that person. It's just that you've gone through some of those feelings before and they're kind of reappearing. I have a Scorpio energy. I have an Aquarius. Okay, let it flow just came into me. I have doing the groundwork, putting down the roots, watching it grow. I'm going to take my time in this connection. This is not a rushing to the altar energy. This is somebody who's looking for, let's have some enjoyment. I think the intellectual aspect of this connection overrides a physical, like, really sexy, kind of crazy, wild. Not to say it doesn't exist. I think what turns you on is this person's mind. I do. I think that you just have found your equal. You found somebody you can really talk to. I have the free spirit. We all have a choice. So if for some reason it isn't a power couple, so I think both of you have focused on your path. You're in other areas of your life for the time being. And I do feel like that's okay. I feel like you're both secure. You're at the phase in your life where you're ready to have a relationship and you welcome it. So I'm going to say that for some of you, not all of you, but the intellectual connection is off the charts today. And that could be something that's very important to you. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. Love shouldn't be heavy. This person wants to have a more lighthearted, playful connection. So that's important. I'm rediscovering what brings me joy. I want to have this joyful energy. I want to do things that are fun. I'm definitely releasing the past. I have walked away from that. And tell me what your heart needs. And they said, listen to your heart. So there's a part of me that's saying, feel the emotions, keep talking to this person. I do feel like you're going to identify that we connect in so many other ways. And I feel like that's what's really holding your attention in this connection. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at Kathy Mamolen.